Imagine you're at your desk, focused on your work, when a coworker, someone on your exact level, walks up and says, "Hey, get this finished by tomorrow." They aren't asking. They're speaking to you as if they are the boss and you are their subordinate. This animation illustrates the underlying mechanics of that moment. When a peer gives you a direct command, it is a deliberate test of the social hierarchy. They are attempting to elevate their own status by forcing you into a lower position, usually in front of colleagues. If you simply nod and do the work, you lose. You've effectively accepted a demotion in your social standing and handed them authority they didn't earn. But if you get visibly angry or start an argument, you also lose. You project emotional fragility, proving to the room that you are easily provoked and react poorly under pressure. To neutralize this behavior, you need a strategy that removes emotion from the equation entirely. Today, we're breaking down a 3-step framework called the Clarity Trap, a method designed to dismantle a peer's power trip by forcing them to justify their own behavior. Step 1 begins with a mental check. You must verify that the person speaking to you has no structural authority over your role. Once you confirm they are strictly a peer, you can proceed with the reset. The exact moment they deliver the command, completely freeze. Halt whatever you are doing, whether it's typing, walking, or reaching for a coffee cup. You are cutting off all physical momentum. Your natural instinct will be to diffuse the tension. You might want to offer a polite nod or a nervous waff to make the moment less awkward. You must suppress these reactions entirely. Instead, turn your head and look them directly in the eyes. Your gaze should be calm, steady, and unbothered. Maintain a completely neutral facial expression. Do not smile to be friendly, and do not scowl in a defensive display of anger. This visual represents the core of the physical reset. You are going to let a heavy silence fall over the room for exactly 2 full seconds. By freezing your movement and withholding a quick response, you disrupt the rhythm they tried to establish. That silence shifts the psychological burden of the interaction off of you and back onto them. Now comes step 2, the verbal strike. When you finally speak, your voice must be slow, deep, and perfectly calm. You are contrasting their unearned aggression with complete emotional stability. Look them in the eye and ask this exact question. Are you asking me, or are you telling me? Delivery is critical. Do not rush the sentence. Most importantly, do not raise the pitch of your voice at the end like you're asking for permission. It must sound like a calm request for clarification. Avoid any polite prefaces like, "Hey, I was just wondering," or "Sorry, but..." Those filler words weaken the trap. Use only the specific phrase. This flowchart illustrates the trap. By asking this, you force the aggressor down 2 possible paths. They cannot choose the telling route because they lack structural authority. Doing so is an open admission of arrogance they cannot justify. This forces them toward the asking path. You have successfully taken their momentum and used it to make them acknowledge that they have no right to order you around. Step 3 is the hold. The second you finish the question, shut your mouth. Maintain unbroken, unblinking eye contact. At this point, you will see them process the situation. They will often fidget, shift their weight, or stutter as they realize they've walked into a social dead end. The biggest mistake you can make here is breaking the silence to rescue them. If you try to explain why you asked the question, you let them off the hook and lose your leverage. You must let them sit in that discomfort until they are forced to provide a verbal response. Maintaining this silence is the ultimate demonstration of professional composure. It proves you are not intimidated by their attempt at dominance. Eventually, they will backtrack. They will almost always say something like, "Oh, I'm just asking for your help with it." The moment they admit they are just asking, their assumed authority is dismantled. They have publicly transitioned from an aggressor to a peer making a request. This also sends a clear message to anyone else watching. You've established a firm boundary that discourages future power plays from other colleagues. To make this effective, practice the phrase and the silent pause in a mirror. You want the delivery to be automatic, so you can remain calm when the situation arises in real life. Professional environments rely on mutual respect. By refusing to accept unearned orders, you set a clear standard for how you expect to be treated.